Emeka, please forgive me. I am truly sorry. Please accept me back.
You left me when I was broke. Now I have Benz.
Emeka, I have sinned against you. Please forgive me.
The end of this story will determine if I will forgive you or not.
In Nigeria, there is a saying, money no get enemy. Emeka learnt this truth the hard way. He was born into a small town where dreams struggled to breathe. His name was Emeka, a quiet young man with a gentle heart and a heavy load. He had finished university with a first-class degree, but hardship had dusted his life so badly that nobody could tell he had ever touched a textbook. Sometimes people looked at him and said, "This one's school, okay?" Chai! Emeka did not complain. He worked. Construction sites, coconut selling, any honest job, all to take care of his aging mother, his 2 younger siblings, and the woman he loved with everything inside him, Chiamaka. Chiamaka. They loved each other deeply. Not the Instagram kind of love, the struggle kind, the kind that eats one plate and laughs. Emeka believed in tomorrow. He always said, "Give me time, I will make it." He used all his savings to enroll Chiamaka in hairdressing, every kobo, no backup, because love does not calculate risk. Unfortunately, life calculated for him. One day, Chiamaka's colleague introduced her to a Yahoo boy. Loud, flashy, always smelling of money, driving a Mercedes-Benz GLK, the type that revs engine just to announce arrival. When Emeka saw Chiamaka inside that Benz, laughing, something broke inside him. He went to her parents. He explained. He begged. They replied casually, "Emeka, haba, there are many women in Nigeria. If our daughter no want again, find another." That night, Emeka cried like a child, a grown man crying, because love had abandoned him after he had given everything. 2 weeks later, he saw them again, this time clearly, Chiamaka and the Yahoo boy, driving past him. That was the day Emeka decided to leave. He relocated to Lagos, not to chase women, but to find himself again. He stayed with his old schoolmate Festus, the same Festus he used to share Gary with in school. Festus was now a teacher. Life had treated him slightly better. One morning, while going to buy bread, Emeka saw Destiny parked by the roadside. The sky was grey, traffic crawled, and then he saw the car, a latest Range Rover parked awkwardly by the roadside. The tire was flat. A man stood beside it, phone pressed to his ear, voice calm but firm. Emeka noticed the man's bearing first. This was not an ordinary rich man. Something in him commanded respect. Emeka approached gently. "Good morning, sir. Can I help you change the tire?" The man studied him briefly, then nodded. Emeka knelt beside him, a calm man in his 60s, grey beard, fine clothes, no bodyguard, no PA. It was Mr. Martins, one of the richest men in Lagos. He changed the tire quietly, efficiently. When Mr. Martins tried to tip him, Emeka refused. "Sir, I don't need money. I need a job. Any job." Those words touched something deep. "I just fired my houseboy," Mr. Martins said. "Can you do it?" Emeka accepted immediately. Emeka didn't think. "Yes, sir." Just like that, hunger bowed to humility. That was how a first-class graduate became a houseboy. Mr. Martin's house did not shout wealth, it whispered it. Clean lines, quiet space, security that watched without showing itself. Emeka moved into the boys' quarters. From day one, he walked like a man trying to outrun poverty itself. He woke before dawn, cleaned till floors reflected faces, spoke only when necessary. Mr. Martins noticed. One evening, Emeka watched Emeka from afar. He said quietly, "You remind me of myself." Emeka didn't respond, but something warmed his chest. Soon, Emeka had access everywhere. Then came the keys, then the cars. That's when destiny tested him again. Mr. Martins trusted Emeka quickly. One day, while traveling abroad, he left Emeka the keys to the house and his cars to clean. That was when Emeka entered one of Mr. Martin's new Benz. It was a Mercedes-Benz S-Class, not the regular Benz you see every day. This one, people only see online. Emeka decided to visit his family with it just to have a feel. When Emeka's car crossed the last dusty road before his hometown, the evening sun was already leaning low in the sky. The car moved gently, its engine calm, confident, not shouting, not begging for attention. But attention followed it anyway. At the junction near the old palm wine spot, a group of young boys stopped mid-laughter. Wait, una see that motor? One of them squinted his eyes. That Benz no be normal one, no. The car rolled past them slowly. Silence followed. Even the Yahoo boys parked under the mango tree, the ones with Toyota Corolla, Camry, and one proud boy with a GLK, all turned their heads. One by one, they reduced their music volume. Nobody revved engine. Nobody showed off. Someone whispered, "This one na internet Benz." Another replied softly, "Abeg, pack your own, make problem no find us." That was how Emeka entered the town, without saying a word, yet announcing everything. Chai, which Benz be this? Odogu don't land. By the time the car stopped in front of Emeka's family house, news had already spread like Hamatan fire. Emeka don't come. Emeka will go Lagos. Emeka with big Benz. Women abandoned their cooking. Children ran barefoot behind the car. Old men adjusted their caps. His mother came out first. She froze. For a moment, she didn't recognize her own son inside that kind of car. "Emeka?" called softly. When Emeka stepped out, neatly dressed, respectful and calm, and bent to greet her, tears rolled down her cheeks. "My son, now you be this?" He hugged her quietly. "Yes, Mama." That was all. But the town heard everything. Girls rushed to Emeka's family house. "Brother Emeka, welcome, sir." They were all over him, smiling, laughing, touching. But Emeka stayed calm. He answered politely, smiled gently, never crossed a line. Inside his heart, he was watching everything. So, this is how it is. For 2 days, Emeka spent money like water, gifting, helping, showing love. His pocket money Mr. Martins left was reducing fast. Chiamaka headed from her workplace. One customer said casually, "When I know say Emeka don't return with Benz, that boy don't become big man." Her hands shook. Another colleague added, "The Benz, na the kind way you know they see for road." Chiamaka said nothing, but her mind was on fire. That night she didn't sleep. She remembered the nights Emeka trekked just to see her, the money he spent on her training, the promises he made, and the day she chose another man because of a car. By morning, shame had eaten her pride. She went to Emeka's house, but she didn't go alone. Her mother and father followed silently. Her younger brother and sister came too. They walked slowly, as if each step carried weight. When they arrived, people were already gathered. As soon as Chiamaka saw Emeka sitting quietly in the compound, her strength left her. She knelt down immediately. She didn't greet, she didn't speak. She wept. "Emeka, I have sinned against you." Her mother joined her. Her father cleared his throat, voice shaking. "My son, we are here to beg." The siblings bowed their heads. The compound went silent. Even the breeze paused. Emeka looked at her and thought silently, "Chai, see ordinary Emeka. People are kneeling like carpet for me because of Benz. Even Chiamaka and her entire family are begging." Indeed, Benz is power, money is good. He remembered how he begged before, how nobody listened, how they told him to find another woman. His voice was calm when he finally spoke. "Please, stand up." Chiamaka shook her head. "I can't." He helped her up himself. "I have forgiven you already," he said quietly. But forgiveness does not always return. Tears flowed freely now. He turned to her parents. "I respect you, but my journey has changed me. No insult, no shouting, just truth." That night, people talked. Some praised Emeka's humility, some cursed Chiamaka's decision, some said money na madness. Emeka stayed indoors. He watched the town from his window. 2 days later, Emeka returned to Lagos, washed the Benz, packed it carefully. What he didn't know, Mr. Martins was watching everything on CCTV. When he returned, he called Emeka. "Why didn't you touch my old cars?" Emeka knelt down, explained, apologized, told him the truth. That's when everything changed. They talked deeply about Emeka's life, his education, his struggles. Mr. Martins was silent for a long time. Then he said, "You are no houseboy again." He offered Emeka employment in his company, a car, an apartment, 1 million naira starting salary. When his family returned from America, his daughter saw Emeka and love found him again, properly this time around. They married. As for Chiamaka, the Yahoo boy was arrested by EFCC. Prison followed, pregnancy followed shame. Life balanced itself. My little advice to my fellow young ladies: stay with a man who is building, not one who is flashing, because today's houseboy may be tomorrow's Benz owner. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more interesting stories like this one.